Imagine for this NBA season, we put every single player into their prime, their best overall version of themselves, and then we simulate a season on 2K24 to see which team would win and which players would do the best. I mean, players like Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, James Harden, now all in their prime. This league is gonna be madness. So guys, go sit down, go relax, go grab your favorite snack. We're gonna begin this simulation right now, so let's go. So fellas, now on the NBA 2K24, getting ready to sum up the season, but first, let's check out the rosters. These are all the current rosters, but with every player in their prime, their best overall version of themselves. Some players like Giannis Antetokounmpo are already in their prime, so he's a 97 overall. You can make a case he's a 98 overall, but guys, as we go these rosters, comment down below your favorite team, the team that you think is going to win, or just your favorite player in their prime, like DeMar DeRozan, at a 90 overall. I mean, he was a beast on the Raptors. I'm not saying he's bad right now, but his prime was definitely in Toronto. But fellas, my Celtics, Jason Tatum at a 95, Porzingis an 88, and guys, Porzingis is having the best season of his career this year in Boston, so he's definitely in his prime already. This Clippers team, this is the team that probably benefits the most. Harden, Kawhi, Westbrook, and George, 96 overalls, 95, 94s, and then we go to the Memphis Grizzlies, Ja Morant, Derrick Rose in his prime, youngest ever MVP. Remember on the Bulls? I mean, he was such a great player. He's a 95 overall in this simulation, and that backcourt in Memphis is going to be great because, guys, we turn injuries off. Injuries don't make the simulations that much fun. And then when we see the Miami Heat, this team definitely benefits with players in their prime. Kevin Love at a 91, Kyle Lowry at an 89, Jimmy Butler. You can make a case he's in his prime. Even though he's in his 30s, he's in his prime. I mean, he's come off a great playoff run last year. And then we see the Utah Jazz. We go to the Sacramento Kings. De'Aaron Fox, Domantas Sabonis in their primes right now. I think we can all agree on that. They're an 89 overall. Jalen Brunson, another player who's in his prime at the moment. He's a 90 overall. Evan Fournier becomes the third best player on the roster in New York. Then we see the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James, obviously the best player here in his prime. He's a 99 overall. Russell's an 87. Anthony Davis is a 94. Then we see the rest of the guys there on the Lakers. The Magic, a lot of young players. So, I mean, they're still very young. They have a long way to go. Then we see the Mavericks. Kyrie in his prime at a 94 overall with 97 overall Luka Doncic. Then we see Ben Simmons on the Nets. Guys, Ben Simmons in his prime was such a great player. Very underrated when he played for the 76ers. He had that really good season his second year, but besides that, it kind of went downhill. I mean, I wish Ben Simmons would get back to his 76ers form, but I'm not sure if that's ever going to happen. But here we go, the Pacers. Then we see the Pelicans. A lot of young players here. CJ McCollum in his prime like he was on the Portland Trailblazers. Same with Jonas Valanciunas. Then we see the Pistons, another very young team. The Toronto Raptors. Scotty Barnes is their best player. The Rockets, Van Vliet, just like he was in Toronto at an 85. The Spurs, of course, Wembanyama. Then we see the Suns. This team is going to look good. Durant at a 98 overall, just like he was back in the day on the Thunder. Then we see Devin Booker, Bradley Beal. I mean, Bradley Beal on the Wizards was so much fun to watch. Then we see the Thunder. They traded for Gordon Hayward, and Gordon Hayward's an 88 overall in his prime. I know you guys know about Gordon Hayward when he was on the Jazz. Then we see the Timberwolves, Mike Conley, Rudy Gobert, both 88 overalls. That Timberwolves team is definitely going to be tough to beat. The Blazers. I can't believe Brogdon is an 87. I didn't know he was that high, but anyways, we see the Warriors, Stephen Curry, Chris Paul at 97 overall, Draymond 89, Thompson 91. I mean, the Warriors are absolutely stacked. That team looks so good. And then we see the Washington Wizards. But guys, that wraps up the roster overview. It is time to simulate to the end of the season here in NBA 2K. And how about this? LeBron James wins the MVP. I think we can all agree he's the best player in this league in his prime. He's a 99 overall as Wembanyama wins Rookie of the Year. No surprises out there in San Antonio. Andre Drummond, 86 overall in his prime, comes off the bench, wins 6th Man of the Year, averaging a double-double. Defense Player of the Year goes to Wembanyama as well as Jalen Johnson, most improved player from the Atlanta Hawks. He's having a great season in real life. First team All-NBA though, with everybody in their prime, Luka makes it. How about that? Luka, LeBron, Embiid, Lillard, Durant. And you know who I didn't see in there? I did not see Jokic, which is crazy. Anyways, so league leader in points, we got Doncic, Damian Lillard both with 30, Kyrie Irving's number 3, Jalen Brunson, man. How about him, number 4? Then we see Joel Embiid, Donovan Mitchell, Trae Young in there as well, SGA for the Oklahoma City Thunder. So those are the points per game leaders. On to the rebounds per game leaders. I'm pretty interested. Joel Embiid with 13.7. Kevin Love is second. Man, Kevin Love in his prime on the Timberwolves. You guys might be too young. If you're not too young, you remember how dominant he was in Minnesota. Assists per game. Tyrese Halliburton leads it with 11.7. Lillard with 10. Doncic. And now on to the Eastern Conference standings. We have the Miami Heat with the 1 seed. Milwaukee Bucks, 76ers, Atlanta Hawks, Cleveland Cavaliers, and the New York Knicks are all in as the play-in tournament teams. Chicago, Brooklyn, Boston, and we got the Indiana Pacers. I'm surprised Boston is the 9 seed at the end of the season. I mean, our team is so stacked as the Wizards finish last. And now on to the Western Conference, the Clippers, no surprise, is the number 1 seed in the West. The other LA team, the Lakers, number 2, the Denver Nuggets, the Warriors, the Grizzlies, and the Utah Jazz are the 6th seed. How about the Jazz as the play-in tournament teams? Minnesota, Phoenix, Portland, and Dallas. I'm actually surprised the Jazz made the 6th seed as the Spurs finished last. And the Thunder and the Kings, 2 playoff teams who would be in this year's real-life playoffs, are going to miss out. So that's pretty crazy. So here we go, fellas. The playoff schedule is announced. You guys see up on the screen the matchups. But first, take the 7 and 8 seeds with the similar to play-in tournament here on NBA 2K24. Those are the teams in the Western Conference. Those are the teams in the Eastern Conference. If my Celtics don't make the play-in tournament or win the play-in tournament, I'd be surprised. Anyways, I was simulating with the Blazers who will go home, the Pacers go home, the Mavericks. How about Dallas? They miss out. Once again, they missed out last year, and Chicago gets eliminated as the Suns, Celtics, Timberwolves, and the Nets all slip in. And you guys now see the 16-team bracket for today's simulation. This is going to be a lot of fun. Some great first-round matchups. Remember, all of these players are in their prime, so I mean, I can't imagine how fun this simulation is going to be. So guys, without further ado, study the bracket. Tell me down below which team you think is going to win. Go grab your favorite snack. Go relax because the NBA Finals for today's simulation begins here in the first round. So fellas, let the madness begin. Here we go. So we're going to start the first round in LA where the prime Clippers will beat the Suns in 5 games. No sweeps here in the first round, how about that? But prime Westbrook just nails the 3, the dagger. So down go the Suns here in the first round. Prime Durant, prime Booker, it doesn't matter. This Clippers team is looking good as they will move on in the second round. And now we head to Miami. Guys, the Celtics are down by 1 and also down 3-1 against the Heat as here is Butler trying to go at Jaylen Brown. Miami up 1 with 27 seconds. A shot here could be the dagger. Butler trying to go at Brown, but Brown with some great defense. Butler in the paint. Shot clock running down. Takes the jumper. No. Brown the rebound. Here comes Boston. Trying to force 6. Oh, is that John Wall? How did John Wall get on the Celtics? And John Wall just gave the Celtics the lead. 11 seconds. How about that? And now Boston up by 1. Now down to 6 seconds. Butler has it with 4. Butler against JB. 2. Butler step back for the series. Jimmy Butler wins the series to the Heat, and Miami has once again done it to Boston. And I can't lie, this absolutely hurts as a Celtics fan. Jimmy Butler wins the series on a step back 3, and it's over in 5. Boston goes down. Prime Butler, prime Love, prime Lowry, and the number 1 seed in the East, the Miami Heat, are moving on. One of the greatest game winners you'll ever see here on this channel. And now this first round matchup I simulated too fast, but the Atlanta Hawks will beat the Cleveland Cavaliers in 5 games. So many 5-game series here in this first round. Mitchell dropped 38 for the Cavs, but it just wasn't enough. Cleveland goes home. And now we're off to Brooklyn. Nets will follow the Bucks here in 6 games. I'm not gonna lie, Ben Simmons really carried this team. Ben Simmons in his prime, one of the best players in the simulation today. You gotta give him credit. However, Giannis Antetokounmpo and this Milwaukee Bucks team is moving on, winning the series. And how about the Greek Freak? 40 points, 19 rebounds. What a game for Giannis. And guys, Ben Simmons had 29 points. Like I said, prime Ben Simmons is something to deal with. As now we have Minnesota and LA in a game 6. And the Lakers here are trying to win this game and win this series. It's up 3-2. Minnesota trying to force 7. Edwards underneath can't get the basket. And the Lakers are looking for the dagger. 42 seconds, they come the other way. And this place is on their feet. They need a stop. Here's prime LeBron going against prime Towns. Out to Vanderbilt. Swings it. Cam Reddish in the game for the Lakers. Goes to Davis. Davis! No! Gobert the rebound. Here come the Wolves. 27 seconds. And the drive. And the pain. Nothing there. Anthony Edwards takes it back out. And this is the biggest possession of the Timberwolves season. It comes down to this. 10 seconds of the shot clock. Here is Edwards. Edwards the drive. pump fake. Oh, goes to Gobert. What a play. Tie game with 11.8 seconds remaining, and the Lakers at a timeout. LeBron James brings the ball up the floor. This place is going crazy. We're going to go to overtime if the Lakers don't get a shot here, as LeBron James step back on talent. Up and under. Oh, LeBron James. That was magnificent with 0.6 seconds, and that could be the series. Yes, it is. The Lakers have won in 6. LeBron James in his prime, the best player ever. I just said it right now. He's better than Jordan in his prime, as LeBron gets it done, and the Lakers will beat the Wolves to move on. And now we're going to be off to a Game 7 in Philadelphia, as the Sixers will take out the Knicks 144-112. We have a couple Game 7s here in this first round, but this series, I mean, it was a good one. However, Jalen Brunson couldn't carry them to a victory here in Game 7. And oh my goodness, how about this upset? Nobody saw this coming. The Utah Jazz have just beaten the Denver Nuggets in 7. They have taken out the former champs. Oh my goodness, 121-103 in Game 7. I can't believe that. Upset of the year in halftime productions. Now we're going to go to a Game 7. Warriors, Grizzlies. These two teams still have some history in the past few years, as here is Derrick Rose in his prime against Steph Curry in his prime. This is a great matchup, as the Grizzlies are down by 1. 44 seconds. Win or go home. Which players are going to step up and be great? Rose, nothing there. How about the defense from Curry? Rose underneath, gets pushed down by Draymond Green. Draymond Green not called for the foul. What is Klay doing? Oh, Klay Thompson, what a wild shot, it's no good. And now Memphis right now has an opportunity to take the lead again after that Klay Thompson 3 in transition. As here is Derrick Rose, missed a moment ago. Rose the jumper, it's pure. Derrick Rose gives the Grizzlies the lead with 16 seconds. Here comes Curry. Man, what a game. What great matchup this is, as Stephen Curry is isolated. If I'm the Grizzlies, I'm bringing the double. Curry the spin. Oh, what a move from Curry. Flips it up and in. Timeout Memphis with 4.6. Stephen Curry is ridiculous. Series is on the line for the Grizzlies. 4.6. Here we go. Inbound to Rose. Rose with 2. Rose gets a clean look, and he just missed it. The Warriors have won the series at 7. Unbelievable game. Man, what a matchup this was, as the Grizzlies are going home. And we are now off to the second round. What a crazy first round. It was definitely highlighted by that Jimmy Butler step back 3 to beat the Celtics. Anyways, 8 teams remaining. Hopefully your favorite team or your prediction is still in the simulation. But guys, without further ado, some great matchups here in the second round. So let's continue the simulation here in NBA 2K24. Let's continue on. Here we go. Conference semifinals action. We begin in Utah after the Jazz upset the Nuggets. However, it won't continue on in the second round, as the Lakers will sweep them. So the Jazz were 1 and done. They just made the Lakers run just a little bit easier, as the Lakers will win this game 134-110. And now we are off to Atlanta. How about the Miami Heat? The 1 seed in the East is now going to the Eastern Conference Finals like they did last year in real life. And for the Hawks, their season is going to come to an end. But man, this Miami Heat team is looking good. Warriors, Clippers, Game 6 in Golden State, as Harden finds Zubac. Zubac over Green. The posterizer and the Clippers lead. 46 seconds. Golden State now down by 1. They're also down in the series, so can they force 7? Here is Stephen Curry going at Westbrook. Curry the spin. Nothing there. Step back from Steph. In and out, ball tipped. Green the rebound. Thompson blocked. Klay Thompson, no, what are you doing? As the Clippers have it, they go to Westbrook, and the Warriors got to foul. The Warriors might foul. No, they won't. It's going to be Westbrook, the dagger. Russell Westbrook. Cold-blooded shot, and the Clippers lead by 4. Here come the Warriors, need a quick shot. Curry is clamped up by Westbrook. Finds a lane though, splits the lane, and scores with his left hand. And the Warriors are not out of it just yet. 12 seconds remaining. And man, these games have been so entertaining with the players in their prime, as Westbrook is going to get fouled, and 2 free throws can seal the deal. Russell Westbrook in this simulation has been playing so good, and you can make a case that in this simulation, besides LeBron James, the best player is Russell Westbrook. However, he misses their first free throw. Second one is no good as well. 8 seconds. The Warriors only needs a 2-pointer. Curry gets a good look. Oh, he missed it. Stephen Curry missed it. That would have forced Game 7. And these Warriors fans can't believe it. After all the crazy shot he makes in the simulations, he misses that one. And all the comments are going to say, he's not clutch. I already can see it. As the Clippers will win this series in 6. It came down to the wire. And the Prime Warriors are eliminated. How about that? And now we're going to be moving on to a Game 6 in Philadelphia where the Milwaukee Bucks will beat the 76ers, so the Bucks will advance to the Eastern Conference Finals. And man, the Sixers with Joel Embiid once again don't get past the second round, even here on the simulations. And so we are down to 4 teams in the West. It's a battle of LA, Clippers, Lakers. That's going to be a great matchup. And in the East, Miami, and then we got Milwaukee. How about this? We rarely get this to number 1 and 2 seeds in the conference finals. This might be the first time ever. However, guys, which 2 teams will move to the finals? Well, sit down, sit back, relax, and let's continue on with the simulation. Let's go. Game 4 in Milwaukee, and the Heat are threatening to win the series in a sweep as it's Lowry. Bang! Kyle Lowry from downtown, and the Heat up by 3 with 42 seconds. Milwaukee trying to force a Game 5. Here is Lillard going at Lowry. Beasley, he's going to try 3, and he knocks it down. And we're back to a tie game. Guys, we've seen teams come back from 3-0 deficits before in the simulations. Can the Bucks be one of them? As here's Lowry, he's been so good. Goes to Kevin Love. Oh man, Prime Love, Prime Lowry. Such a good combination. And the Bucks are again now down, this time by 2. 24 seconds. Fans on their feet. They want to see them win this game to force 5. Here is Lillard. Motioning is Beasley. Lillard behind the back. Back to Beasley. Tries again. Puts it in. Malik Beasley, the game of his life. He's pouring it on. 14 seconds. Miami has it and they're down by 1. Here is Kyle Lowry. A chance to win this series right here, right now. Lowry, 1-on-1 with Lillard. Driving. Lowry with 3. Kyle Lowry for the win. Ball rolls off. It's over. We're going to be going to a Game 5. How about the Bucks and Malik Beasley coming up clutch here in an elimination game, and they will keep this series alive. Even though the Bucks just won 1 game, they couldn't win Game 5 as they will go to Miami and fall by 13 points, ending their season. Lillard dropped 32, Giannis with only 10 points, but guys, the Heat have won this series in 5 games, and they are now advanced to the NBA Finals. And now the Western Conference Finals will come down to a Game 7, where we are tied at 118. Prime LeBron, Prime Kawhi. It doesn't get any better than this. Here we go. LeBron to Davis underneath. He scores. Lakers lead. 35 seconds. Winner of this game plays Miami in the NBA Finals, and the fans are all on their feet. Here comes Westbrook. He's been so good in this simulation. Step back jumper. Sticks it. Timeout Lakers. Prime Russell Westbrook with a huge basket. And here we go. It is not over yet. After the timeout, the Lakers have it. About a 4-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The Lakers are looking to win it right here. D'Angelo Russell has it. Shot clock down to 6. Russell to LeBron. LeBron to Davis. What an alley-oop. Lakers up by 2 with 6 seconds. Clippers no timeouts. Westbrook with 3. Westbrook pull up. Got it. Westbrook does it again. 0.9 seconds. LeBron. No. Overtime in LA. What just happened? Oh my goodness, this game is madness. And we're headed to overtime in this Game 7. MVP chance for Russell Westbrook as we enter overtime. 6.8 seconds. Clippers up by 2. This free throw will give him a 3-point lead. And man, Russell Westbrook has been out of his mind in this simulation. However, the Lakers are still in this game. Need a 3-pointer for double overtime. Here's LeBron with 3 seconds. Goes to Vanderbilt. Pump fake for overtime. No good! It's over! The Clippers are going to the NBA Finals as they beat the Lakers in 7. Russell Westbrook saves the day at the end of regulation to force overtime, and the Clippers go into overtime and win it. Man, heartbreak for the Lakers as their season is over. Did anybody predict the both number 1 seeds to make the NBA Finals? Well, in this simulation, we have the Miami Heat versus the LA Clippers, Prime Love, Prime Lowry versus Prime Harden, Prime Westbrook, Prime Kawhi. Anyways, guys, a best-of-7 series to determine the winner of today's simulation. Who is it going to be, the Heat or the Clippers? Well guys, the NBA 2K24 simulation today comes down to this, so let's go. And fellas, it is gonna be over. In 6 games, the Miami Heat have won the NBA Finals. Jimmy Butler, oh, no respect for the CPU. Hits a 3, and guys, the Heat have won today's simulation as they beat the LA Clippers in 6 games to win the Finals. Unbelievable run for Miami, unbelievable season for them. They get a championship finally, Jimmy Butler gets one. But man, putting these NBA players into their prime proved to be very fun because all these games were madness. I mean, some of the best players in today's simulation were Kyle Lowry, of course Russell Westbrook, LeBron, Curry, Derrick Rose. However guys, it is over. Hopefully your favorite team won. Let me know your reactions down below to this simulation as the Heat are celebrating here in Miami. But once again, I appreciate all your support. And how about Kyle Lowry? Here's your Finals MVP. Well deserved. But guys, I'll see you in the next NBA 2K simulation. Once again, you are all the GOATs. Thank you so much for watching. And we out for today.